We must always have this healthy self-esteem, which means recognizing every human being possesses equal dignity. Every human being. You are not so special. You are only opportune to be where you are today, whether you are living at home or you're living abroad. Whether you are poor or rich, whether you are doing this or that, you are only opportune to be there. That does not make you a superhuman being. No. So many things we are doing today, if people who are in other places, in homeland or whatever, have the opportunity, they will do even better. That you are just there is a privilege. But you want to use it to oppress others. You feel superior. We are talking about healthy self-esteem. Every one of us as Biafrans must have a healthy self-esteem. We must have a healthy self-esteem. Knowing fully well that no one is superior to the other. Someone must lead. That is true. There must be a leader. But no one is superior than the other. No group is superior than the other. Every group has a role to play. Mazin Nandi can have said it. Mazin someone has spelled it out. That every group has something they are very good at. If you know that thing you are very good at, focus on it and stop blabbing and pushing propaganda unnecessarily. Focus on that thing you know that you can do better. Healthy self-esteem means believing that one culture, language deserve respect, while also respecting the cultures and language of others. Everybody deserves respect. And this is the challenge we are facing in Nigeria. Nigeria has made it that a Biafran do not deserve attention, do not deserve respect. More especially the Igbo Biafrans. They have made it as a rule in Nigeria that an Igbo Biafran does not deserve listening to. An Igbo Biafran is not supposed to be negotiated with. An Igbo Biafran is not supposed to be given an opportunity. That an Igbo Biafran cannot hold certain positions. And that is why we can never, ever, ever be part of the contraption called Nigeria. This very structure was put in place from the foundation by the British. That unhealthy self-esteem was planted into other regions. That is why the North will tell you that they are born to rule. They are born to rule. And someone that will say they are so smarter than others, and you can't do anything. Healthy self-esteem, believing that one's culture, language deserve respect, while respecting the culture and language of others too. Community that value education, integrity, innovation, and cooperation are often better positioned to address social and economic challenges. That is why we must withdraw the program. This is one of the reasons we are walking away from the Zoological Republic, because in terms of the zoo, no amendments can be made. The foundation is faulty and can never, ever, ever be corrected. Our focus today is on the restoration of Biafra and the kind of Biafra we want. A Biafra where education will be valued, integrity will be valued, innovation will be in front. Nigeria, they have a ministry that is eradicating innovation. In Nigeria, Nigeria has a ministry that is eradicating innovation. And that is where you want to be. For us Biafrans, we want a Biafra where innovation will be valued, where there will be cooperation among people. That is what we are looking forward to. Positive self-esteem should aspire service, responsibility, constructive engagement, not hostility towards those with different views. Every one of us as Biafra, we must have positive self-esteem. Positive self-esteem. What does that mean? We should inspire service, responsibility. Be ready to take responsibility. Be ready to take responsibility. And constructive engagement. We have to engage with one another. Engage with even outsiders, with those that have different opinion with us. Not hostility. Wherever you are, and you are watching and listening, I want you to know that this battle has just begun. And we are going to fight this battle to the last man standing. You better prepare yourself. The battle has just begun. The battle has become so intense now that the Nigerian government has finally established their IPOB, which Dave Umahi announced long ago. The parallel IPOB, headed by Chike Lucian. The Nigerian pressure group, political pressure group, they are now all out, and the entire Biafra land is watching and seeing them. It is a pity that you cannot shame the shameless. You can't shame the shameless. Some of them, when I see them talk online, I'm not the one speaking, but I feel ashamed that somebody who claimed to be a member of IPOB, mostly an Igbo person, will on a camera, and all you do is to tarnish the image of a man who is paying with his life for you, who is giving his life for you. You have not made any commitments. You have not lost anything for Biafra. Instead, you were gaining. You haven't lost anything. Instead, you were gaining. Biafra made everything available for you, gave you an opportunity, put you on salary, made you known. So many of you don't even know their right, left and right. Biafra made you outspoken. You have not lost anything. Instead, you have gained more than enough. And yet, you on your camera, the man that gave you that opportunity becomes a man you castigate and call him names. It is a shame. It is a very big shame. But as I said, you cannot shame the shameless. You can't shame the shameless. We need community unity. We need community unity. Every one of us, I have said it time and time again, our family and OBI is IPOB. Mazen Nan, they can have recovered it. The reborn IPOB, that is our community. Community frequently face disagreements. There might be disagreements. There will always be disagreements. Differences in opinion are normal. I have said it time and time again. There will always be disagreement. There will be always difference in opinion. It is normal. There's nothing like extraordinary in it. Like I tell people, they say, oh, we need to speak in one voice and agree. No. Let's stop blowing it out of proportion. We must not all agree in one thing. We must not all have one opinion. That is how life is. Unity does not require everyone to think exactly alike. Instead, unity often means maintaining respect while working towards shared goal. I have said it time and time again and again. Respecting each other while working towards shared goal. That shared goal is the key. We are free to have our disagreement and different opinions. But in the process of the argument and having our opinions, we must respect each other. While we pursue a shared goal, the only shared goal we have in this struggle is self-determination, freedom. That is why I saw a video that I'm going to play, our beloved sister in Israel who has been making wave. When I saw that video that she posted recently, you saw the team of men, the caliber and team of men that met. IPOB was represented there, the AVID was represented there, the ambassadors of self-determination were represented, the Rising Sun were represented. In Israel Parliament, they were all represented in Israel Parliament. What is their mission? Self-determination of the Biafra people. That is the way to do it. That is the way. Everyone, it is not about the title and the name you answer or where you belong. It is what you can do, what you can offer. It is what you can do. Let me see if I can find that video that our sister made in Israel. The latest move that has been made. And when you see that move that we made, you will appreciate Biafrans, and you know that Biafrans are not playing around. We are not playing around. You appreciate what the Biafran people are doing, and you know that Biafran people are not playing around. We are equal to the task. We are ready to do what has to be done. It is no longer business as usual. It is not business as usual. Let me see. Just be patient. Let me find the video and get it out. Let me find the video and get it out so that we can watch. That is what we are supposed to be doing. Self-preservation. We have to continue to do what we can. Everything in our reach.
Israeli Knesset, I promised a big surprise soon. This is our surprise, and it is only the beginning.
You can see the video you're looking at there. These are able men, Biafrans, representing Biafra in Israel, in Knesset. Among them there, you will see IPOB represented. AVID is represented. Ambassadors of self-determination is represented. And our beloved sister, who have been fighting single-handedly as an individual, is there. What is the goal? Biafra independent. Biafra self-determination. Nobody is feeling superior to the other. Mazen Nandekano, who has made the ultimate sacrifice, remain the face of the struggle. And wherever this case is taken to, his name is mentioned. These are men that are serious, focusing on what needs to be done. The Department of Sabotua under Chikedozie that was sacked, for the past 4 years, what have they done? Even in the presence of Mazen Nandekano, he was doing everything single-handedly. In his absence, they did nothing. The only plan they were having is to make sure they remove him from the picture and plant themselves. They were all seeking for power. This video was released yesterday. And this is what is happening in Israel, in Knesset, in their parliament discussion. More details are going to come on this very journey. You remember last time our sister collected signatures of lawmakers in the Israel. Collected signatures, people who supported that the discussion will be held. And that debate is about to hold. And look at men going there to represent. They are from different groups, different regions, different angles. It is not just one group. Not just one person. Not say, oh, you're not a member of IPOB, you're not going to be there. Oh, because you're not a member of IPOB, because you're not with me, you're not in my group. What you're saying is not wrong, is wrong. Because you're not in my group, this and that. No. These are reasonable and sensible men, focusing on the need of the day. And every single one of them is loyal to the Supreme Leader, Mazen Nandeka. They know his value. He has already become the face of it. There is nothing you can do about it. There is nothing you can do about Mazen Nandeka being the face of the sun. If you are genuine, all you need to do is to key in. Put your own, make your own impact, put your own effort, and let us go home. This is what we call unity. When I'm talking about unity of purpose, this picture you are seeing here is what we call unity of purpose. For those of you who cannot understand until you see a picture, when you see this picture that our sister Rachel, if you go to her platform, you see that picture she posted yesterday or day with about the event that's happening in Knesset in Israel. That is what is called unity of purpose. The people you see here are from different groups and different. And you IPOB represented, AVID represented, Ambassador of State Nation represented, Rising Sun represented. Unity of purpose. It is not about one person. This is what I'm talking about. But some people are busy. You're busy commanding and controlling. You're busy trying to showcase what you are not. Why not allow us to see you through your work? See you. Look at this. This is an effort made by an individual. This is our sister, Rachel. Single-handedly made this effort. Push and push and push and push through Knesset, Israel Parliament. And today, the Parliament is debating the issue of Biafra. Does she need to come and tell me to come and play this video before I play it? Does she need to come and contact me and say, oh, why didn't you play my video? Does she need to do that? Every sensible Biafra that is genuinely seeking for freedom, when you see the post of our sister Rachel, you share it. Except you are demon, you are not with Biafra. Except you are demonic. Like this XDOS. You see them, they will attack it. When they see this progress, they will attack it. So many of them, when they see this progress, these people are making, they will attack it. This is what we call unity of purpose. If you're not here, on your own part, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing on your own? All you do is to come and attack people online. Oh, why are you not talking about my group? Why are you not mentioning my name? Why are you not mentioning our name? Why are you not talking about us? Talk about you of what? What are you doing that should talk about you? What is that thing you are doing you want me to talk about you? Can you tell me what you have done that make you talk about you? Mazen Nandekano didn't need to go and meet people and tell them to speak. They were all speaking on their own. Mazen Simon Ekpa did not come to meet anybody to say go and come. No, they were all speaking on their own. This is what we call unity of purpose. Unity of purpose. Different people represented, everybody. And I pray that the new HOD will go on this path. Involve everybody. Whatever you have, bring it. Unity of purpose. It is not about, I have said it time and time again, you are free to be in any mushroom group you want to be. Good luck. In any mushroom group you want to belong, you are free to be there. But let your focus be the self-determination of the Biafran people. Let your focus be if you are in any group and you find out that they are not focusing on self-determination, they are focusing on projecting one mighty man or mighty woman or one miracle person, leave them, find your way. Yeah, welcome my brother Kochux. Thank you so much for joining. Unity of purpose. Look at it. When you go and look at that post that our sister Rachel made yesterday, when I looked at that post, I smiled. It gave me joy. Even if there is no result, the movement alone, the appearance alone gave me result. It is not about age, not about group, not about might, not about it. Look at unity of purpose. In this place, 4 organizations are represented. Four organizations are represented. Every one of them, they went to the Knesset in Israel parliament to discuss self-determination. That is the discourse. Not coming online to attack Mazen Nandeka. Not coming online to attack Mazen Simon Ekpa. He did this, he did that. Mazen Simon Ekpa is this. Mazen Simon Nandeka has sold that. Pushing a lie that does not hold water. Something you cannot even defend without any single evidence. You are accusing an innocent man. You don't even have the decency. You don't even have the decency to wait for him to come out. Then you can accuse him face to face. A man that is facing life sentence because of you. Facing life sentence. You couldn't have the patience to wait. Let him finish his appeal. Who is at the risk of facing death penalty now? And he never gave up. He never gave up. He's still focusing and pursuing. He didn't give up. And all you do is to on camera. I saw one of the idiots in one video I just came across. We are one of those clowns. That idiot, they don't deserve mention there. That one that used to imitate Mazi Simon Ekpa. That one, if Mazi Simon go wear suit, he wear suit. If Mazi Simon go wear cap, he wear cap. Mazi Simon go use chair, he go and buy the type of chair. I saw him in the Madame Pongo platform where he was talking all manner of rubbish and nonsense. And what he was driving at, he said that Mazi Simon Ekpa said that since Mazi Nandekano was extraordinarily rendition to Nigeria, that he would do extraordinary things to release Mazi Nandekano. And I said, what was wrong with that? Do you think that they went and bring Mazi Nandekano from Kenya for joke? Did you think that the Nigerian government just went and play and bring her? And do you know what he did? After saying that, he said that was why Mazi Samaneka went and began to kill people in Biafra land. Just imagine. He landed and said that was why Mazi Samaneka, when that killing people in Biafra land was part of the extraordinary thing Mazi Samaneka wanted. Just imagine. Bunch of clowns and idiot people. This is the same people who somebody confessed that they were the one that sent him to go and take the life of a traditional ruler. On camera, covered by all the major media outlets in Nigeria. But he still have the guts to mention Mazi Simon Ekpa and attach him to one idiotic thing. And this is how they push lines, they frame things up. And I just don't know why some people still continue to listen to them. I don't know why, because so when I listen to their program, when I come across their program and listen, I feel ashamed myself. My own very self, I feel ashamed. I feel ashamed. But of course, you can't shame the shameless. This bunch of idiots and clowns walking around everywhere. It is sad. Let's hear us.
From the Israeli Knesset, I promised a big surprise soon. This is our surprise, and it is only the beginning. See who is with me. We are just entering into the Knesset of Israel. All hail Biafra, all hail Mazi Nandekano, all hail Israel.
All hail Biafra, all hail Mazi Nandekano.
This is what unity of purpose is all about. This is what unity of purpose is all about. Reaching out. Not you going to stand as a King Kong. Everybody should come and bow for you. You stand as a King Kong. Even when you have no idea, you have nothing going on for you. I pray that Chukwu Okikabia will open our eyes before it's too late. When I saw this video, I felt joy inside me that there are still people, there are more than enough people who are committed to the cause of the restoration of Biafra, who are not deterred. Healthy communities encourage dialogue, debate, and mutual support for one another. They reject violence, intimidation, and hatred. We are supposed to reject violence, intimidation, and hatred. When disagreement arises, listening carefully and seeking peaceful solution can strengthen relationships rather than weaken them. I have been advocating for peace all the time. In any group I found myself, when there come confusion, I will always say, let there be a mediation. Let there be peace. Let there be unity. Let there be this issue of creating factions. It doesn't go well with me. Let's listen to people. Listen to what people are saying. Don't feel so superior. Don't feel that you know all. Every one of us have an impact to make. Everybody has something to contribute. Everybody is important. When disagreement arises, listening carefully and seeking peaceful solution can strengthen relationship rather than weaken them. But nobody wants to listen. Nobody wants to listen. They all want to show that they know better than others. You want to show that you are in charge. You want to show that you have all the powers. It is sad. Judging from where we are coming from, the Biafran question has deep historical root. A lot has happened. We know where we are coming from. That is more reason why every Biafran must be very, very careful. Because we have come a long way. The Biafran question has deep historical root. The Nigerian Civil War of 1967 to 1970 left a lasting impact on many families. Don't you ever forget that. Whether Nigeria teach history or not, that should be ringing in your heart at all times. The conflict caused immense suffering, including loss of life, displacement, and famine. Don't ever forget that as a Biafra. And decades later, memory of that period continued to shape political discussion. Memory of what transpired during the Civil War of 1967 to 1970 continued to shape political discussions in the Zoological Republic. That is why I say we will never forget. We will never forget. That is why we are still asking for self-determination today. Because what caused the Civil War today is still happening, even worse than it was happening before the Civil War. Worse things are happening today. That is why there is no other choice we have except self-determination. There is no other way, no other shortcut except self-determination. That is the best way to address this long-standing grievance. For those who are calling for reform within a United Nation, a United Nigeria, those who are calling for reform, restructuring and other, we have passed that level. That opportunity presented itself during the Civil War, before the Civil War, in Aburi, and Nigeria rejected it. So we can't go back to yesterday. That is why Biafrans are different. We see things ahead of time. Our eternal leaders saw at that time that restructuring should have saved the Zoological Republic, but they refused, they rejected it. Even Mazen Nanikan gave them the same opportunity, they rejected it. Where we are today, the only thing that can rescue humanity in Nigeria is self-determination. And the only thing that is required in the zoo today is a referendum, not election. Referendum. The campaign should be referendum, not election. Is it the election that they have already rigged? Election that Tinubu have already won without even conducting the election. He has won already. And they know he has won. The P2B that he's jumping rattler said, no, he's going nowhere. He knows he's going nowhere. And at the end of the day, they will tell him to go to court. And of course, you know they own the court. That is where he's going to end. He's already buying international influence to make sure that the United States doesn't intervene. United States, as far as they're concerned, is always their interest will come first. And so long their own interest is not threatened, they will allow Tinubu to continue. This is a fact. In as much as we so much hope on the United States that something somehow could happen from that angle, but yet, whatever happens will happen when our interests collide with theirs. But if Nigeria is able to give them what they want and make sure their interests is protected, let me tell you, nothing's going to happen. The world is operating based on interest. Once the interest of the United States is protected, Tinubu is good to go. You have seen the recent statement they have made. In as much as you know that Chukwu Okikabe was still in order, we saw a recent news that the United States have seized every single aid, 100%. Every aid to Nigeria has been cancelled. That is a good move. Because you can't be using your money to sponsor a terrorist government. It's a good move. But more is needed to make a change. More is needed, not just stopping AIDS. Because when you stop it, at the end of the day, it is still the masses that will suffer. The masses will be punished more. So more is needed. Go more. They need to go more. But we know it's all about interest. These differing perspectives continue to influence public debates today. We will continue to speak. In recent years, public figures including Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa Njoko has become associated with aspects of Biafra's self-determination movement that you can never remove them from the picture. Presently, there are pictures in this agitation that you cannot, there is no way you can write things in this agitation without putting them forward. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It is only an enemy of Biafra that will tell you, remove Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and put one clan that doesn't have a name. People that don't even have emails, we don't even know who they are. We don't know their level of qualification. They haven't made a case for Biafra anywhere, not even online. They can't even defend Biafra online, let alone engaging in a face-to-face debate. And somebody is telling you to dish Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for one idiot somewhere. And some of you are paying attention. I'm not surprised because even Satan has his followers. Even Satan has his own followers. Every one of us know that the effort of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Simon Ekpa, has drawn attention across the whole world. They are today the identity of the struggle. The leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is second to none. Everything they have been doing have been drawing attention of the world to issues of identity, issues of governance, issues of human rights. That is what they were drawing the attention of the world to. The human rights abuse in Nigeria, the bad governance of the Zoological Republic, the structure and wrong foundation that was led by the British. No matter how you hate them, no matter what you say, they have made a mark. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have made a mark, and Mazi Simon Ekpa have also registered his name. No matter how you try to blackmail them, it cannot change the truth. The truth will remain the truth. No matter how you assess them, these different assessments illustrate why it is important to distinguish between verified fact, legal proceedings, public statements, and personal opinion. People have different things to say about them. But in anything you want to believe about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, try as much as possible to distinguish between facts, between verified facts, the verified legal proceedings, public statements, and personal opinion. Always get that verified fact. Whatever you hear about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, whatever you hear about Mazi Simon Ekpa, make sure you verify it. Ask for evidence. Verify. If there is, verify yourself, because they don't have any evidence. All the accusation, there's no evidence. The evidence they present against Mazi Simon Ekpa is all false flagged. prepared by the XDOS with their corrupt group they formed, unknown government. They used it to create false flag, which they used to blackmail Mazi Samago. Today, the confessions are coming out. They push lies and propaganda. The same way they are blackmailing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The same way, that is what they did to Mazi Samago. And I believe in the coming appeal that is going to be different. The Biafrans are awake. The whole world is watching. And we are listening. We are going to follow the appeal to the last. And this time, it is going to be a different ball game. I bet you it will be a different ball game. It's not going to be the same. So wherever you are, hang on there. Do not be afraid. Mazi Simon Ekpa is coming for his appeal on the 5th of August. Before that 5th, on the 4th, there will be a protest. Make sure you are in Finland to give your support. Every one of us need to be in Finland to support our Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa on that appeal. He needs our support. He needs our immense support in that appeal. Support also the international lawyer that is going to make impact in the case of Mazi Simon Ekpa. Make contribution that can be able to enhance the international lawyer to be there in Finland during that very hearing. Already he is making moves, which is the most important thing. The international lawyer have already met with Mazi Simon Ekpa. Mazi Simon Ekpa have told him what to do, which he has already started doing. Liaison with the Foreign Affairs Minister of Finland, liaison with the United Nations and EU and American government to torchlight the case of Mazi Simon Ekpa, to make sure that he is properly represented. Most importantly, to make sure that his right is respected, because they have abused his right on several occasions. There is human right abuse on the case of Mazi Simon Ekpa, in a case where they refuse to admit evidence against the accusers. They refuse. The prosecutor refused to admit evidence for no reason. And because of that, you cannot call that a just process. That human right abuse and injustice must be addressed this time around. And I have no doubt that our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, is going to join us August. He will be with us. By August, he will be with us. By the special case of Chukwu Okikabia, he will be with us by August. Because it is no longer the same. This time around, it's a different ballgame. And Biafrans are doing the needful. International human rights principle recognize freedom such as expression, peaceful assembly, and participation in public affairs, while also recognizing that governments have responsibilities relating to public safety and the rule of law. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa has not committed any crime. They did not go against the right of any. They were only exercising their rights. They were only exercising their rights enshrined on international law. The right to self-determination, the right to self-defense, the right to life. Finding the appropriate balance between these interests is often challenging and debated in many democratic societies. Respect of human dignity should remain central regardless of political viewpoints. Yes. Respect of human dignity should remain central regardless of political viewpoints. And that is why Biafra is different. We value life. Biafra value life. That is why you can still be talking about the issue of Nigeria today. If we are violent people, if Biafrans were violent people, you will not be speaking about Nigeria today. More especially after illegally convicting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and taking him to the caliphate. But because we are peaceful people, law-abiding people, we still continue to follow them lawfully. I bet you, I don't know how long it's going to last, but we will definitely do what we have to do to free our supreme leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. History demonstrates that societies often make lasting progress through dialogue negotiation, democratic participation, and respect to the rule of law. That is all we are asking for in Nigeria. Nigeria do not want to dialogue. Neither do they want to go into negotiation. They don't even want you to participate democratically. They don't want it. And they do not respect the rule of law. What then do you want the Biafrans to do? How then do you blame the Biafrans for looking for a way out? Even where disagreements are profound, constructive conversation can help reduce misunderstanding and build trust. But Nigeria doesn't want to have conversation. Not with Biafra. They can have conversation with terrorists. They can have conversation with the bandits. They can have conversation with any criminal, but not with the Biafrans that are fighting for legitimate cause. Listening carefully does not require agreements. It reflects respect for the humanity of others. Listening carefully does not require agreement. It reflects respect for the humanity of others. That is why you need to give people audience. That is why you must listen and pay attention to what people have to say. As we conclude, let us remember that community grows stronger when they invest in education, integrity, mutual respect, and peaceful engagement. This is for us as Biafrans. Our community as Biafra, our community as IPOB, under Mazin Nandiyokukano. That is our community. We grow stronger when we invest in education, integrity, mutual respect, and peaceful engagement. History deserves careful study. Human dignity deserves protection. Disagreement deserves thoughtful discussion rather than hostility. Whatever one's perspective on the Biafran question or Nigeria future, many people share aspiration for justice, security, opportunity, and peace. That is all we are asking for. We are not asking something different from even those who are the one Nigerians. This is still what they are looking for. But when we ask for these simple things, they tag us evil. Including the people who call themselves one Nigerian. Every aspiration of people is justice, security, opportunity, and peace. No matter what they do, we are not going to stop. They cannot frighten us. I thank you all who joined me on today's discussion. I appreciate your time and encourage you to continue learning from a variety of credible sources, engaging respectfully with those who hold different opinions, and contributing positively to your communities. I appreciate every one of you who has been with us on today's program, and we will continue. Don't ever back down, no matter what you see, no matter what you hear. We are making waves. We are making waves, and I bet you more things are going to happen in a few days to come. Open your ears, open your eyes. Do not be discouraged, no matter what you see, no matter what you hear. Don't allow anybody to deceive you. Our freedom is sure. Freedom from Nigeria is guaranteed. Nothing is going to stop it. Nothing will stop it. No matter their distraction, we will definitely be free. My fellow